Hello everyone, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm back with video number 3, I guess it is, and we are working on these little paper bag journals, and we're just kind of, taking our time and doing like step by step and not rushing through it. Sometimes I like to think about and make sure I don't, miss anything that I want to do before I sew in my signatures. So I went ahead before I turned on the camera and finished putting pages in here. So now I have, if you're working along with me, I said I wanted to put 20 papers in here. So that's what I have now, 20 papers in each one. That means when you fold them in half for your signature, you have 40 pages, or if you want to count fronts and backs, you've got 80 pages. So that's a lot of pages in this little journal. And I've also been thinking about the closure. I want to, I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I had one thing in mind. And then finally, today, actually tonight, I had another idea. So I'm not going to talk about the closure tonight because I want to work on it. And it might be something I have to sew on, but I got to figure out what it is I'm going to sew on. So I'll get back with you on the closure. I said I'm in my last video that I wanted to add something right here, and I found this little butterfly. I thought we have flowers. When you have flowers, what do you have? You have bees and butterflies. So I found this little butterfly, and he fit, or she fit, perfectly right there in the corner on this cover. So tonight what I thought I would do is add pockets inside the front and back covers. So I have my scraps here that we can work with to make some like library, easy library pockets. And if I don't have enough scraps, I have more of this scrapbook paper behind me. But first, if you don't mind, I want to share something that I won with you really quick before we dive into our pockets. And I won this probably about a month ago from Annelis Journaling. She's on YouTube, and she has an Etsy shop, and she is from Sweden. She lives in Sweden. So this package I won from her came from all the way from Sweden, and this is what I received. I wanted to show you, I cut the stamps off the package. I wanted to show you these cute stamps from Sweden. There's a little, now they have kind of like Swedish words on here, so I can't read them. It probably says like postage or something like that, I guess. But it looks like a little mouse, and then another little animal there. And then that's, you can see that 10 and 20. So really pretty stamps. So I'm excited about even just receiving stamps from Sweden. And then if you look at her Etsy shop, Annelis Etsy shop, she has tons of buttons. Beautiful old antique buttons in her shop, and she sent me some of her beautiful buttons. And this, I love this tag right here. Thank you so much, Annelis. This tag, I don't know, it just looks old to me. It says original 1920. So these apparently are, and this is even a cool safety pin. It's like bluish gray. And then so she sent me 1920 buttons, which is very cool. So they're 100 years old, right? And I'll just show you real quick. There's all different sizes here and textures, and just really, really neat. Look at this big one. There's another big one. So really cool 1920s buttons. Let's see, what's this here? Yeah, this one has a pattern on it too. So very cool. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that. That was just something extra I think she threw in there in my package. So that was fun and neat. And then this is what I won here. And she had it on her YouTube when she did the giveaway, and she talked about the papers. She said they're 1819 to 1879 antique papers. Okay, so this is how she had it wrapped with, it looks like a distressed or old ticket here. Paper clipped on to this old, it looks like antique lace. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful, looks like beautiful old lace, which I can certainly use. And then she has a little note here, big hugs from Sweden. That's cool. And I told her when I won the package that I actually have some Swedish blood in me from my dad's side. There was some, the last name was Christensen, and I believe those were the Swedish people in my family. So it was really neat to, you know, meet someone, even though it was on YouTube, and we didn't meet in person, meet someone from, you know, who actually lives in Sweden. And if you listen to her YouTube, she always tells you what's happening in Sweden, which I think is neat too. She's like, it's raining today or it's snowing today and things like that. And she has a big back window out of her, I think her craft area, where you can see her outside, and it's really, really beautiful. And so I know, I think she said some of these papers she found in a barn on her farm, I think, if I remember right. But I'm trying not to tear this, but I may have to tear this a little to get this open. But we're not going to tear the papers. So let's see these papers. They look so cool when she was showing them on her giveaway video. So of course they're in her language, I guess, Swedish. And there's different sizes here. Isn't that cute? Of course, I have no idea what they say, but so cute little pages there. And look at this. Isn't that pretty? You know, I don't know what it says. I see numbers here. That's all I know. But these are also cute. So this is one page. Okay, I'm not going to take all day on these because I know this is about the journals. But I just wanted to share these awesome old antique papers. These are so cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I might have to do something special. I wonder if this is from a Bible. It says, I don't know. It looks like, it almost looks like it's from a Bible. I'm not sure, though, because I can't read it. But really neat. Look how old those are. Here's some more little tiny pages. Aren't those cute and adorable? Huh, really neat looking words, even though I can't read them. Very brown. Oh, here's another type of page here. This says January 1908 on this one. And just want to see, make sure you can see a little bit of what's on the pages here. There's another type here. I don't know how fragile these are, so I'm trying to be a little bit careful. This looks like it's from a children's book. That's neat. Got some color on there. I don't know if somebody colored it or that came like that, but very cool. It almost looks like someone colored it, but I'm not sure. And the last few pages here look very old. Very interesting. I love the fonts here on these different pages. So that was really cool. And I've been, you know, like I said, the giveaway was a month, so it took a month ago. So these took a month to get here from Sweden. So, but it was worth the wait. Thank you so much, Annelis. I'm so glad you picked my name. And this is so cool that I got something. I've never received anything from Sweden before. So neat to receive your package all the way from Sweden. So I'll put that back there. So let's get our journals out here. So what I've been doing lately with trying to use up my cutoffs and things, like I said, I was trying to use off my cutoffs from my journals in my journals so I don't add them to my scrap box. So I've been kind of making, if I can, make library pockets, and you got to make sure they'll fit on your page. But then you can make some library pockets from your cutoffs, just like this, just easy library pockets. Nothing fancy, you know, but they are library pockets. So, like, I just fold this up. I can decide which way I want it. Do I want it like this, or do I want it like this? I think I like to have the flowers on the back like that. And so, like, say we want to put it here, it would be like this. Okay, glue it down. And this will also help to strengthen my cover. So, and then what I've been doing is rounding the corners. I think it makes it look more like a library pocket. So I just round my corners. You see how pretty it is after I round the corners. And then you can either sew this together or glue it together. I'm going to glue tonight. Just glue it together. And so, got my glue here. And if I can put one in the front and the back, I will. There's one journal I can't put one in the back because it has the, you know, the flip over side tuck pocket. But if it doesn't, if it can fit, I'm going to put one. And that's what our project is for tonight, just to add some pockets in the front and back of the covers. And then I'll look around for what I want to use for the closure that I think I'm going to sew onto the journal. So if I find the right thing, I will come back and show you one way or the other what my closure is. And I promised someone in the comments that I would do that, so I will do it. If I sew it on, do you want me to show you, because I usually do my sewing off camera, can you let me know, do you want to actually see me sew it on? Because I can move my camera over, you know, which is my phone. I can move it over to my sewing machine if you want me to. I just, you know, I figured it was okay just to show you, you know, hey, I sewed this on like this, you know, after the fact. But if you actually want to see me sew, let me know, and I will be glad to do it on video. So, see there, we have a pretty pocket, and it matches our first page here. And it makes a nice little opening when you open the journal. So, there's one library pocket. And this one, I can fit one in the back too. So let's use our other floral piece here. And this is a different one from the front, but it's all from the same paper pack. So I want my flowers again out showing. Let's see which way we want it. I think this looks, it probably doesn't matter which way is, you know, there's no up or down on this paper. But I think I'm going to do it like this. But I may have to cut a little bit off of this one. Let's see how it's going to fit. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be all right. I know it's dark, and I'd rather have a little bit more of the flowers showing on this one. So I'm just going to make a little bit of a trim here off the bottom. A little bit of a trim so we don't have so much dark and we have more flower there. See, that'll look better like that. And then again, rounding our corners. So this is adding another layer to our covers. Like I just said, we're strengthening our covers, which is always good on a paper bag journal, right? I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. So let's just glue this together real quick. Okay. Okay, and this is going to go right here, so let's glue it down. I just like to make sure I get my edges real good. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well. It's Thursday, and this will be put out tomorrow on Friday. I'm still going to work. Still an essential worker here in my state. We keep thinking that we're going to be, you know, any moment we could get something that comes out a new report that says, okay, now you're not essential. You need to stay home now. So we are every day kind of like working, trying to get everything, you know, we can, that we need to do in the office in case we get a new order where we can't work at the office anymore. So, okay, nice pocket there and there. See, that matches so nice. And then in the back, you have a nice pretty ending to the book there. Okay, so that's one done with the pockets. So this one is I can put two in this one and one in this one, because this one has the sewn down, you know, little fold over tuck spot here. So let's go ahead and do this one next. And because I already have one more piece of paper cut here, and you can see one more time how I'm doing it. I do like the flowers to show, though. You know, why not have the flowers show? Have the prettiest side showing of the paper here. So, and I'll just fold this up. It'll fit right there. And we're going to round our corners. See, this is really fast. There's other ways to make library pockets, but, you know, why not use your scraps and make some pretty pockets? And like I said, I don't know if you saw my first couple of videos, but this paper is a little bit thick. It's not cardstock, but it's kind of thick paper, so it's nice for pockets and things too. And we can decorate this plain part later if we want to. We'll see about that. I'm trying to decide on whether I want to decorate some things like that or let the person that ends up with these journals do the decorating, you know. Haven't decided what to do on that. It's hard to not decorate them. I'm very tempted to just do some decorating, but you know, it's fun for the person that gets the journal to do some decorating too. So I will decide shortly. I'm leaning toward not decorating and let the person that gets the journal decorate on these. And I think it would be fun too. I thought, you know, like I decorated the front, and the person that gets the journals could decorate the back, you know, something like the front, but whatever they want to do on the back, you know. Because I was also thinking about decorating the back, but I was like, well, maybe the person that gets these journals would like to decorate the back, you know. That would be fun. Okay, so there's another pretty pocket there. It's going to look something like this. Okay, and so we can't put one here. Okay, so I did say I have more scraps behind me, but you saw what I did. I'm going to do it 2 more times to this journal. Grab some of those and put 2 more pockets in here. Then I'm going to look around for something that I think I would like to. I'll tell you about my closure. I think I had this idea tonight that I would like to sew something that you tie around that would look pretty with these journals, but I want to sew it on. So that's why I haven't sewn in the signatures. I want to sew it so that it's attached right here, and I would sew it from the inside right here. So then it would be a tie closure that would be attached, and then you can tie it probably either up on the top, or you can tie it on the side. Probably on the side, I would think, because I'll make it 2 even, whatever it is, strings or ribbons or lace or whatever it is, come out here evenly, and then you would just tie it on the side. I think that would be neat. And then when you open it, and they would be out of the way. You know what I mean? So that's my idea for right now. And so just let me know. The question was, do you want to watch me sew it on? Do you need to see it? Do you need to see it on video? If you do, I will do it. But if I don't get any feedback on that, I'll just do it off video, and then I'll come back and show you what I did before I sew in the signature, so you can see how it's sewn it on here. And then also, if you could let me know, do you need to see me sew in the signature on these? You know, or at least on one of them. If you do, you know, just comment under this video and I'll be glad, you know. These are easy little journals to sew in these signatures because they're just one signature, and even though it's a lot of pages, really, 80 fronts and backs, they should go in pretty easily. So I can also do that on camera if you want me to. And so just let me know, and maybe you can vote on whether I should embellish or not embellish too. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. So thanks for watching tonight. So there will be at least one more video, maybe two, depending on what we do in the next one. And so just make sure, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe and the, you know, little bell. And then when I put out the next video, you'll get the notification. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting.